All right, so we're in the shop today, and I thought I'd do a little video narrative or a video blog on my old Honda N600. This is a red, obviously, N600 that I own, and I seem to really like these cars because I just restored a blue one here. So we've got a couple in the shop. They're both about 1970. They were originally equipped with a two-cylinder air-cooled engine that is sort of motorcycle derived. This car in particular, the red one here, I sort of rescued from a friend. It had been sitting in his garage for probably 20 years, and I fixed it up. And then I let it sit, and I'm kind of redoing it. But I wanted to go through what I did, and I really enjoyed driving it, but I moved on to different cars, and you can only drive so many. You can only drive one at a time. At least that's what I hear. So let's go through what I did to this car. It's pretty cool, and it's a little unique. So I sandblasted and painted up some Z rims. These are not the solid rims that came on a standard sedan. The red wheels that we see on this car here that are solid, those ones are the correct wheels for a sedan. So the ones with the holes in them, like these gold ones here, came off of a Z, the sportier version, or the more rounded coupe, you might say. And then I have some Yokohama 008 tires on there, and it looks like there's somebody here. So okay, we were talking about our Honda N600 tires here, and we were so rudely interrupted by a customer. So these are Yokohama 008s. They're 10-inch tires, and they have a real soft tread, but very grippy. A lot of Mini Cooper guys use these, and they work great on Hondas as well. They're not too big. They're 165 50s. What are they? A08s. And they are I think they're 165 70s, 10s. Right there. Yes, 165 70 10s. That's what they are. They're great tires. They're hard to find now, and when you do find them, they're $100 and some a piece. All right, that takes care of the tires. You can see we've got the lightweight modification here with no rear bumper, no spare tire. I didn't like that. I thought it looked ugly. Still kind of looks ugly. I might try to find a bumper that fits tight up against the body. We have installed stainless steel brake hoses, which gives us a little firmer brake feel. We cleaned out our fuel tank, and we have a proportioning valve here in the back, and I'll go through that on the brakes. One other cool thing about this car that no other car has is the exhaust system. So right now I've just got the exhaust terminating down, but if you look toward the front here, it's pretty cool. It's actually dual exhaust. I designed it all myself. So each cylinder feeds into each pipe. It then merges about halfway through the car, goes into a resonator, and then out the back. It's a little loud for my tastes, so I'm going to put some type of a high flow muffler here where the spare tire used to be, but that is on the docket. And it was pretty crazy to get those pipes to wrap all the way around and still use the original exhaust manifold that has the heat exchanger. Let's see if I can show you. See how the two pipes come around? And then they wrap around, and we'll open the hood. So they come out of the engine behind the grill here. There's 1, 2, and they don't merge together, but they go together. They go Siamese into the heat exchanger, and they exit as dual pipes out and all the way to the back. So again, this is a two-cylinder air-cooled car. Let me put the prop rod up so I strain myself. We have a AGM battery here for extra starting power. It's out of a Honda Civic, sort of an upgrade. We've installed an MSD box, 6A box. Gives the car more spark. What happens is the points here that are located on the end of the camshaft, they tend to burn up pretty easily. I wanted to reduce their use. In other words, they're just used as a switch. There's no current going through them with the MSD box, and the MSD box creates quite a bit more energy power, so you've got to upgrade your wires and upgrade your coil. I have a coil here, I think it's off of a Harley. We have the original 1970 carburetor, which has got a different diaphragm on top. It still works great. We've got an electric fuel pump. We do have heat, wipers, defroster, everything needed to be a good winter car, which I require so I can daily drive it. We upgraded our sway bar bushings to polyurethane, the energy suspension. The sway bar on this car acts as a radius rod and a sway bar, so it's important to have that for good handling characteristics. Also, we've got our Yokohama A88 tires on the front. We've got a new clutch. And let's take a look at the inside. There's a few little items here. I put on a steering wheel, which I really don't care for this little red wheel. I've got a new one here in the box. I like this deep dish 350 millimeter wheel with a horn, a little better. It's got a racing indicator on the top. I think that'll look a lot better on there. It's black. I do have a rev limiter set. I think it's at 7,000 for my racing needs. And of course, an air freshener. Everyone needs an air freshener. Got the lightweight door panel option going on here. I'm going to figure out some way to put on some cardboard cards. I guess you call them door cards. I'll do that. I did have plans to paint the car. It's got a pretty good sized dent here in the door. I need to work on that. So I've got a lot to do. A lot of little things. I've got the SP plates for antique cars. It's a fun little ride. Just wanted to share it with you. I'm kind of getting excited about working on it. It's hard to be in this business. I have so many cars that pull me so many different directions. But the roof, let's put the car down a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. It's a vinyl roof, and you can't tell in this light, but I applied a clear coat to the vinyl roof and then put sparkles in it so that in the sunshine you get a prismatic effect. It's pretty cool. All right, so there's a little information on my little red Honda N600. It's a 1970, and what my future plans are and what it looks like today. So stay tuned for next time when you see it. It'll be a little different, I guarantee it. Thanks for watching.